Hi, my name's Tendai and just wanted to share a little bit about what God's done for me. Back in 2016, after church one time, as we were leaving, someone came up to us and kind of said that God had given them a picture kind of in their mind that was, for me, that was kind of a two-story house, but it was partly set into, one of those ones that are partly set into the ground, like if it's on a hillside, so you can kind of, the bottom story, you can only see it if you're like down from the hill. If you're on the top of the hill, it looks like it's buried in the ground sort of thing. One of those sorts of things. And they said they thought that that kind of represented me, in that there was kind of more to me or to my life than what could be seen at that time. Because the camp, I think, is the defining thing where God really changed me. But it was then, looking back, I kind of thought that the camp was kind of where that prophetic word started to be fulfilled for me, because that's where God started to change me. Like, I wanted to follow God, but I was focused on me rather than on actively pursuing Him. And it was since then that He's kind of grown that change in me, that passion to seek Him. Yeah, so I was hesitant to go to camp because, well, it was something that was new and different. Yeah, there was, like, I didn't think it would be something that I would enjoy. Like, Mum really wanted me to go, and so she really encouraged me, and so I went. But the camp, it was more focused on, well, worship really, and worship, like, I really, to start with, I just kind of stood at the back and, you know, wasn't really interested. But then it kind of occurred to me that, hang on, Tendai, like, this isn't what you thought it was going to be, and this is good. Like, why don't you join in? And so I did. And since then, I've really connected with God in worship. Worship's become a much bigger part of my life, something I've really tried to actively engage in and really enjoyed. And so that kind of was the start of that change. It kind of ignited that hunger fire in me to want to draw closer to God and to actively seek Him, to actively listen to Him. Camp is, it's a good opportunity, like reading a Bible or praying or just simply attending church. Like, you might, sometimes it can be hard to engage with if you're distracted or whatever, but if you do that and just be open to leave that door open for God to speak to you, then He does, and you never know what's going to come of it. Like, I never would have expected what happened for me to happen. The summary of my experience is that God is good, and just to trust Him with that, like, to trust He has a good plan. Like, I'm not who I was, and even now I'm probably not who I will be. Like, God's shaping me. Like, I am literally clay in His hands. Like, He's shaping me, and I'm just going to trust Him with that.